Good day. ASOKA Services welcomes you to this session. We will be discussing how we translate health policies to data. In the previous videos, we had discussed in length about the NEEDS National Indicator Dataset, as well as the collection tools that are used to collect data for this system. We only looked at the paper-based collection tools. Today, we will be looking at the electronic data collection tool. To be more specific, this will be tier.net. We will look at the background, the users that are found on tier, as well as the layout. If we remember well, we had agreed that all health policies and guidelines are an expression of what the healthcare system of the country wants to achieve. Then these health policies then are measured so that we know how far we are in achieving the country's health goals. The District Health Information System is a system that was developed to assist facilities or even the country to measure the implementation of policies. This health information system has data elements that are reported on a monthly basis in line with the activities that are done for healthcare rendering in healthcare facilities. Some of the data elements are reported on a monthly basis and some on a quarterly basis. The data elements are then used to calculate indicators. These indicators can be calculated on a monthly and on a quarterly basis. All of these together are called the NEEDS, the National Indicator Dataset, and the current ones are for 2020. Every 2 years, these are reviewed and are aligned to the health policies for that current period. The collection data tools then, the data collection tools then collect these indicators so that we are able to put them onto health systems that can report the performance or the implementation of the guidelines. Tier.net is one of the data collection tools within the National Indicator Datasets. Tier.net is a treatment monitoring and management system that is used in healthcare facilities. It makes it possible for patient data to be entered on these systems and you can basically monitor the patient progress throughout the health journey by using the systems. And it makes it possible for reports to be generated in line with the data elements and indicators that we saw on the previous slide. The clinical notes and paper register, some of them, are actually the source for the data capturer to capture this data onto tier.net. One of example of the paper registers will be your TB case finding register that is used to put some of the TB data elements onto tier.net. Clinical notes will have services that the clinician has rendered to the patient written on, and there were specific areas then that the data capturer will look into and capture on tier.net. Currently, we are capturing on 2 modules of tier.net, the TB module and the HIV module. The HIV module will look from HTS, HIV testing services, to treatment initiation if needs be, and monitoring of progress throughout the journey of the treatment, as well as decanting. The TB one will also do the same, from screening of TBs of all head counts for TB to treatment initiations, monitoring tests, as well as the outcome. If you look in your computer and you have installed tier.net, you will find an icon like this on your desktop. Double-clicking that icon then brings up this screen. This screen is a window that we need to put some of the information so that we can access the user interface of tier.net. You can see that it has 3 different account users that are mentioned there, which is the user, the admin, and the implementer. The user mainly becomes the data capturer that puts information on the system. Admin, most of the time, will be your facility manager that would give permission for users or create usernames on the system for different data capturers to be able to capture on the system. Your implementer will be someone that actually can be termed a super user. and they will be assisting the facility, sub-district, and the district with correct implementation of tier.net. Below the users, we have the username and password that we have to put in the system. Just to take note that the username and the password will never be saved on the interface, be saved in a way that it will not show here as the previous version used to. The user has to put or type in the username with every access as well as the password. With the password, we have also a forgot password option that we use just in case one forgets their password. When you press on that, on the forget password interface, just in case you forgot it, it will bring up this screen. This screen then provides you with an option to put your username as well as answer a question that you might have set when you were setting your workstation. When that question is answered and you click OK, it then brings up this screen. This screen allows you to then reset your password. It will only allow you to put passwords that you have not put in the 12 episodes before this one. So you cannot repeat a password that you had used within the 12 time frame of changing passwords. If you do put that password that you have used before, it will give you this screen that will tell you that you cannot use that password because you had used it before, and it will force you to give another password. Just take note that on the login screen, if you had put in your password 3 times, your password or even your user 3 times incorrectly, it will automatically lock you out. The passwords will expire at different time frames. For the user and the administrator, it will expire in 90 days. It will expire in 180 days for the implementer. However, you will get a prompt on the screen telling you from 7 days, telling you when your password will be expiring. You can choose to continue and go onto the interface and work, or you can change your password by clicking fix. If by any chance we did not fix the password and the days come to 0, the system will lock you out. Once you try and log on, then you will get this system that will tell you that your password has expired, and it will force you to click the fix button to correct it. Then you correct it and you will be able then to get access onto tier.net. One of the things we need to take note of is the confidentiality agreement that comes up on the login screen. This will come up when you log in for the first time onto tier.net, and you have to click OK. If OK is not clicked, then you will not get access onto tier.net. Let's assume then that everything went well. You've put your username there and your password, and you click OK. This screen then will come up. On this screen, you can see different things on the user interface. There is a facility tree there. And then you will also see on your right that it shows you what level you have logged in on, as well as the patient count. At the bottom there on your left, you will see that it shows you who has logged in. It will also show you when last the dispatch was created, as well as the version. This part is critical so that we use the correct version that is available within the system. Department of Health, National Department would actually provide updates for any other new versions that are out. It is the responsibility of the user to make sure that they are using the correct system version. On top there, just below the logo, you will see this part. This part is called the menu bar. This is where most of the activities or some functionalities you will find within tier.net. These functionalities will differ between the administrator, implementer, and the user. We will discuss these further in another video. You will also see that there is an option for you to generate a patient list. If you click on this button, it will then give you this screen. Just to explain this screen, this part of the screen is the same as this one. And then this part of the screen, that's what you will get here once you have clicked this button. Also do take note that if you are a user in a facility and you have one facility showing here, you will not have all of this, but you'll only have the facility that you are working in showing, and automatically when you log in onto TA, you will get a screen like this. In this video then, we discussed the layout, how to log in, and the layout that one sees when you log on onto TA. In the next video, we will look at the menu bar in detail, because if we look at it here, it will make this video longer. We will also look at what this button, how one can use this button, because they assist you to navigate through the patient records. We will look in the other video also how to use this so that you can work better and freely on TA. So see you in the next video.